Once again, we are back live here, Lamity Stadium, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, as the field for the Little League World Series has now gone down to 5, and after tonight, it will be just down to 4. The winner of this game will move on to the U.S. semifinals on the right side of the bracket for the Tom Seaver Finals on Saturday to play at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is Hamilton, Ohio, in a single elimination game, 3-1 in the Little League World Series, taking on California for this matchup in today's game, as this is Torrance, California, 2-1 in the Little League World Series. Glad to have you guys back in the stream once again. Braden, Chris, Aaron, welcome on board once again. Aaron happy about Michigan earlier today. Big winners over Texas from the first game today, as Michigan will take on South Dakota. Left side of the bracket, Hank Aaron final on Saturday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Michigan winners over Texas 15-6. And this game massive here for single elimination game for the winner to play in the U.S. semifinals on Saturday. Torrance, California, 2-1. Both of these teams runner-ups in their regionals. California runner-up to Hawaii in the West regional. And California, how they got here to the Little League World Series is that they went through their regionals in the West with a record of 3-2. They actually lost their first game against Arizona 1-0, and then they won their next 3 straight games in the West Regional over Nevada by 2, 8-6. Won against Utah 8-1, and then Northern California they shut out 6-0, lost in the West Final against Hawaii 7-2. In the Little League World Series, winners over New Hampshire 10-2 in their first game, and then they had won against Ohio. These teams played last week as the final score was 9-0. Southern California in that matchup. And the pitchers for California, Xavier Navarro, he went 4 2/3 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Grant Hayes, he had 5 RBIs with 2 homers in that game for California. And then on the mound, it was Cooper Oden who allowed 5 earned runs for Ohio on the mound when they took on California. Just 1 hit for Ohio, and California had 11 hits. Chris in the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you in the channel. Hope all is going well, man. Chris pumped up for Ohio in this game. Vegas, welcome on the stream here, man. Glad to have you guys be a part once again. Ohio winners of their last 2 to stay alive. This will be their 4th game in the last 5 days for Hamilton, Ohio. They had won against Tennessee 1-0 in their first game, lost against California, which sent them into the single game elimination part of the bracket on the underneath part of the bracket. And then that's where they were able to stay alive, winning over Louisiana 8-2. New Hampshire in their last game, they were up 4-0, and then New Hampshire had a 3-run home run to put themselves within 1, but at the end, Ohio able to squeak out the victory 4-3 yesterday over New Hampshire. So first pitch coming up soon. Glad to have everybody be a part here on the stream once again tonight. Special live stream of the Little League World Series. This has been fun. Always a great time in Williamsport at the end of August with these Little Leaguers on the diamond, and this always has been terrific. What a tradition at the end of the summer. Vegas predicting here, California. Jay Ramirez, what's good? Welcome to the stream again. Yeah, I was looking at some of the interviews they had. I caught some of the interviews. That seems really fun. I've never been to Williamsport. Someday I wish to go there, though. It seems so cool. These kids getting the opportunity to play under the lights here at Williamsport National TV. What's good, Braden? Welcome to the stream here. So this will be the second meeting between California and Ohio coming up. How Ohio got here is that they also lost their first game of the Great Lakes Regional. They were runner-up to Michigan, lost their first game, and then lost the championship game. They lost against Kentucky 2-1, and then they won 3 straight games in a row over Indiana 2-1, won the second time around against Kentucky 6-0, beat Illinois 12-0, and then lost in the Great Lakes Finals against Michigan 9-1. Michigan moving on to take on South Dakota on Saturday. On the Hank Aaron side of the bracket, the left side. The winner of this game will play on the right side. And after tonight, there'll be 4 teams remaining in the U.S. for the Little League World Series title contention. Yeah, best of luck there to Chris. Hopefully things will go well for you, man. when you go back to school, if you're going back to school or if you've already been back to school. Looks like we're going to start in a little bit. They're still having some highlights here from today. Looks like some earlier highlights. Shohei Ohtani hit a home run against Baltimore. As that's what they're showing right now. Some highlights from MLB earlier today. What's good, John in the stream? Welcome in. Born and raised in Torrance, California. Glad to have you in the stream here. Big deal for your hometown. Best of luck tonight. Yeah, I think so too. I was thinking about that matchup earlier today. I think it could come down to a 1-0 game, honestly. If Hawaii and South Dakota do play in the US Championship game, I think we could have a quick game, a lot of strikeouts, and potentially a shutout. Very low scoring game. Wouldn't be shocked if it was 1-0. Jose, what's good? Went to work with his mom right there. Best of luck there at work. Wow, Torrance, California made famous. Michelle Kwan. Yeah, I remember Michelle Kwan. That was when I was much younger. Hey, thanks so much, guys, for finding my stream. Yeah, most of my streams I usually cover is basketball games, play-by-play, NBA, college basketball, but from time to time I do cover other sports in there as well, which like every single summer, I usually watch the Little League World Series, so I wanted to cover it the first time I've ever covered it. And then I've also, besides basketball, I've covered baseball, NFL, I've covered NASCAR a couple times. I've covered lacrosse as well. So we've covered a couple different sports in there too. Oh, there you go, Chris. So Chris has been back to school. Best of luck for those back to school. Already going to be back to school coming up. That's right. Vegas going to college next week. Best of luck in college there, man. Yeah, I used to sing. I used to be pretty good. I was a bass. I sung in barbershop choir for a couple of years. Both of these teams getting their lineups introduced, and then we'll get to the start of this game momentarily. Ohio will get their first at-bats today. The away team, California, the home team tonight in this matchup. California coming in 2-1 record as they have played one game less than Ohio in the Little League World Series. California has won against New Hampshire 10-2 and winners over Ohio the last time 9-0. And they lost yesterday against South Dakota 1-0. Gavin Ware striking out 14, allowing a complete game one hitter. Or for Ware, not a one hitter in that game, but it was no hitter for him. It was close to a perfect game. He walked one for Gavin Ware. He walked one batter, no hitter, and only allowed one runner on a walk, striking out 14. Just been phenomenal what he has done through districts and states. It's crazy. Recorded more than 100 strikeouts and only has given up one hit. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, we'll have to see there, Braden. Vegas Sisters going back on Tuesday, too. That is cool right there. And then Ohio getting here, winners in their first game, 1-0 over Tennessee. Second game they had lost against California, 9-0. Only got one hit compared to California as a team with 11 in that first game. And California had a player who got 5 RBIs along with 2 home runs in that matchup against Hamilton, Ohio. That was Grant Hayes, who knocked out 2 home runs out of the park. Gibson Turner also had 2 doubles and 3 RBIs in that matchup as they combined for 8 of those RBIs for California out of the 9 total. Just about getting set for first pitch. Ohio in the red jerseys. They'll have first at bats today. Games 3 and 4, Ohio coming through clutches. They have combined for 12 runs in the last 2 games. Batting average of .340 in the last 2. And in the first 2 games, they only got 1 run, and they went 3 for 42 at bat. What's good, Malik, on the stream? Welcome in. California with the black uniforms today, yellow numbers, yellow letters. Wow, that must have been crushing for those youngsters in '95 who lost that game. So California is taking the field. We're going to have first pitch in just a moment from now. It'll be Torrance Little League out of Torrance, California, representing Southern California. California, one of 2 states in the Little League World Series, split in 2 sides of the state to compete in regionals. Southern California with Torrance, and Northern California, they're split in 2 as well. And then also Texas is split into Eastern and Western Texas in the Little League World Series. Torrance, California, population of 145,000, taking on Hamilton, Ohio, population of 62,000, about 30 miles north of Cincinnati. 20 miles south of Los Angeles is where Torrance, California sits. Yeah, I was in there for a little bit, Aaron. He had his hangout live stream last night. So beautiful and sunny night here as the sun will be setting shortly. Lombardi Stadium, Williamsport, Pennsylvania for the Little League World Series. 5 teams remaining after this game. Only 4 will remain, with the 2 semifinals played on Saturday. The championship played on Sunday. And it looks like they're going to go to a media break. We got a couple more minutes, and then we'll get underway with first pitch. Leadoff batter for Ohio will be number 10, Caleb Harden, for today's game. The pitcher for California, as it has been announced, will be Skylar Vinson for today's game. He will be on the mound for California. I've actually never watched that before. So this will be Vinson's first time pitching in the Little League World Series. He's been primarily an outfielder throughout the Little League World Series. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, that would be terrific there. California and Hawaii meeting up. So that's interesting. So there might be some family connections. Yeah, I remember yesterday there was a couple people in the stream that said they were from Torrance, California, or near Torrance, California, that had like a connection to Hawaii. We had a ton of people last night. So many people pouring in from Hawaii on that stream. We had quite a bit from the Philippines joining in too. Philippines were a huge supporter of mine throughout the NBA playoffs that I covered. So we're just awaiting for first pitch. California is taking the field, going through their warm-up pitches with the pitcher on the mound, Skylar Vinson, number 14 for Torrance Little League. Ohio, their leadoff hitter will be Caleb Harden, as he is a lefty batter. We're going to get to action here in just a moment. Yeah, now I know her name there, Chris. I think you had mentioned that to me a couple months ago. For the chance to play in the U.S. semifinals, Tom Seaver, part of the bracket, on the right side of the bracket. And the winner of this matchup will move on, and they will face South Dakota. Michigan against Hawaii, left side of the bracket. Hank Aaron final, the early game on Saturday. Or the late game on Saturday, Michigan and Hawaii. The early game will be this one. The 12:30 p.m. matchup between the winner of this game will take on South Dakota. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So, Jay Ramirez has a Hawaiian friend out in California, and he knows one of the Hawaiian players. That's cool. So lineups just being introduced, and then we'll get right to the action here in just a moment. Southern California going through their warm-up pitches right now for Torrance Little League. Ken Krumer, the manager for Hamilton, Ohio. Both of these teams runner-up in their regionals. Great Lakes Regional runner-up to Michigan for Ohio. West Regional runner-up for California, as they were runner-up to Hawaii. Ohio has played now. This will be their fourth game in the last 5 days for Ohio. California has played one game less due to them losing yesterday, winning the first two games against New Hampshire and winning their second game of the Little League World Series against Ohio 9-0. Skylar Vincent on the mound. California, black uniforms, yellow numbers, yellow letters. And also they have blue along the shoulders as well. Ohio in the red jerseys, white letters, white numbers tonight. As the sun is close to setting out here behind Lombardi Stadium in Williamsport for this matchup for the top four teams in the U.S. After today, the winner of this game will move on to the U.S. semifinal to play on Saturday. As the first pitch is underway. Take it in there. Strike one to the batter, Harden. Vincent with a 0-1 delivers. Harden grounds it right side towards the second baseman. Glove thrown to first, and that is recorded for out number one. It is Levi Cornett playing second base today. One down for California. Levi Smith, first baseman for Ohio. Right-handed batter digs up. Takes a strike. Fastball. Right down the middle. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking ball in there again. Hard of the plate. Strike two to Smith. Vincent ahead in the count for California. 0-2 delivers. Smith pop fly. This is towards the right side. Drifting back. Calling off. And the right fielder grabs the catch there. That is Maddox Jones. That is for California. Brandon Perez who records it for out number 2. Number 13 for California. 2 down for Torrance. Now batting up for Ohio, this is number 23 for Ohio, J.J. Vogel. First pitch, he falls right back. A 1 pitch to Vogel, taken outside. The 1-1, breaking ball above the letters, 2-1. Outfield playing back to Vogel. Right-handed batter. 2-1 pitch. Vogel cranks this one towards the right field side, but foul. Another situation where California has put up 2 strikes on the batter for Ohio, third in the order. J.J. Vogel. Vincent delivers the 2-2. Down low. Count is full. Wow. Yeah, tall kid for being 12 years old. 3-2 pitch just misses above the letters for ball number 4, and Vogel goes to first base on a 6-pitch walk. Taking strike number 1. Outside edge of the plate in the fastball. Chance Rutherford now the batter for Ohio. 5'9" and 140 pounds. Rutherford did not go through the zone on his swing, but the breaking ball gets him for strike 2. Outside edge of the plate, California with Vincent using that outside to his advantage, and his catcher sets up here for the 0-2. Delivers right down the pipe, strike 3. 3 straight pitches, and it goes down as a backwards K, striking out to close it out at the top of the first inning as Rutherford goes down on 3 strikes in a row. California about to get their at-bats coming up for the first time in the game. Ohio will take the field as we'll be back in just a moment. Really a terrific pitching outing right there to start things off for California by Skylar Vincent. This is the first time that he's pitched so far in the Little League World Series, and he used the outside edge of the plate to his advantage as his catcher was setting up there throughout the majority of those pitches. Right on the outside edge, using his breaking balls, starting out middle part of the plate, going towards the outside portion of the plate when it would take its break, and then setting up on the fastball. A beautiful spot, able to ring him up right on the outside edge down the middle. Yep, I got you there, Chris. Chris pumped up for Ohio, and looks like he was feeling that today with Kayla there. Or Layla. What's the one? Yep, Layla. Population of 145,000 for Torrance Little League. That is the 39th most populated city in the state of California. There are 75 cities approximately in California with a population of 100,000 or greater. 11th largest city in Ohio for Hamilton, Ohio at 62,000. Leading off for California will be Xavier Navarro, number 7. And the pitcher for Ohio will be the batter that just struck out, Chance Rutherford. He'll be on the mound to start off tonight for Hamilton. Javier Chavez, the manager of Torrance, California. His son, number 23, Christian Chavez, outfielder for Torrance Little League. Rutherford, his first pitch, fastball, taken down the middle for a called strike one. Navarro looks like he has quite a bit of speed. The first batter up, right-hander for California. A 1 to Navarro, breaking ball. Just misses outside 1-1. "4'11", 85 pounds. His nickname is X for Xavier. 1-1 pitch, taken down low, ball 2. The 2-1 by Rutherford releases. Taken just below the knees. That is 3-1 now. Tough call there for Rutherford by the umpire. It could have gone either way. It was borderline. 3-1 pitch. Taken outside. That will be a leadoff walk to start things off. For California, on board will be Navarro. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, skips behind the catcher. And that will be a stolen base by Navarro on a wild pitch, and now Navarro advances over to second. What's good? Vincent on the stream, welcome in. I'm up in New Hampshire tomorrow. I'm away tomorrow. And on Saturday. I'm coming back home on Sunday, midday. Last pitch, a strike. First one was a ball right before that. 7 pitches thrown so far by Rutherford for Ohio. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and taken for strike number 2 by Brandon Perez. Speed, though, from second to third. Uncontested throw, steals the base, as that is Navarro, as he is now on third. Nobody over there to cover third. Terrific heads-up play by Navarro, because the third baseman was playing way in as the infield was way in. Nobody covering. 1-2. This pitch is towards the left field side and foul. Off the screen. Count still stays 1-2. Oh. Oh, I got you there, Vincent. Maybe sometime there. I definitely would love to learn it. It's tough. Really tough to call. What's good, Barry in the stream? Welcome in. This will be pitch number 10 by Rutherford. 1-2 delivers. Swing grounded. Fouled to the third base dugout and spoils it to keep this count alive by Perez. One-two pitch. Down low. Ball 2. Rutherford. The 2-2 releases to Perez. Grounds it back to the backstop. And once again, the count stays alive. 2-2. Third foul ball hit at this at-bat by Brandon Perez for California. Speed on third base to lead things off with a walk by Xavier Navarro on third. 2-2 pitch. Skips past the catcher. Goes to the right of the catcher, but will not steal home. Wise there for Navarro. Elects to stay. The count's 3-2. That was a tricky ball where it just trailed off the catcher towards his right. The pitcher was covering home right from the get-go knew it and was covering home. That would have been a tight one at the plate if he went. 3-2, grounded right to the pitcher, looks at home, throws to first, records out number 1. And staying at third will be Navarro. So Ohio holds the runner. And the putout, first one of the game recorded for Ohio by Rutherford. Number 3 batter in the lineup, digging in now, Gibson Turner for California. First pitch called strike to Turner. And Turner had a big game in the first meeting against Ohio. He had 2 hits and 3 RBIs. A 1 pitch to Turner, follows this one back, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch taken for a ball 1. That looked like it was a really good spot, but the umpire missed the spot of the pitch, and lucky for California, they still get their bat. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball outside and low. Yeah, I think so, Chris. I remember last decade there was a massive fight, and now a 2-2 pitch, pop fly again, followed back. They couldn't even finish the game. Cincinnati and Xavier, I think that was like 2012. Yeah, Vegas interested there someday. Maybe sometime there. This will be pitch number 20 coming up by Rutherford. 2-2, delivers, breaking ball again, taken outside by Turner, and the count now full. So that is pitch number 20 of the night by Rutherford, as he's only recorded 1 out at the bottom of the first, runner on third, which is Navarro, the leadoff batter. 3-2 pitch, taken down low, runners at the corners. So that is ball number 4, and now Ohio to start things off with their defense in a jam. 1 down, runners on first and third. And Ohio will call time. They elect to go to a mound visit. The batter where Ohio really needs to pay attention to is Grant Hayes. Hayes knocked out 2 home runs and 5 RBIs in the last game against Ohio. That's impressive. Not only hit 1 home run, but 2 and 5 RBIs. That's not really heard of often, to get 5 RBIs in a single game. "21 pitches through. Andrew Naruki, the batter, as that's a called strike 1, and Naruki is the delayed steal to second, and in there sliding in time is Turner. So now both runners in scoring position, now on second and third. Rutherford deals the 0-1, called strike 2 to Naruki. Yeah, I'll have to see there. So 2011, I was close. Yeah, it had to be like December 2011 leading into 2012. 0-2 pitch to Naruki. He follows it. Right side out of play. I've got like a lot of my Saturdays I've been looking at coming up in like November, December. I'm going to have a lot of those days calling actual games in person now, because I was able to land a position at a college calling games in person. I actually got two different schools, one in Massachusetts, one in Rhode Island, that was interested in accepting me, as that is strike number 3, breaking ball ahead of it, and Rutherford records the K. As Ohio now is 2 down, and down goes Naruki. What's good behind Eric Fade? Welcome back on the stream. Left-handed batter coming up for Southern California. First pitch, breaking ball, taken, strike 1. Levi Cornett, number 9. He's the hitter that's up. 2 runners in scoring position. Cornett slices at it as it drips towards the left fielder. Under and records it for out number 3. Ohio gets themselves out of a jam with no hits allowed. 2 walks at the bottom of the first inning by the pitcher Chance Rutherford, but gets himself right out of a jam with 2 runners in scoring position. And sitting on third for quite a while was Navarro as he gets left on board, the leadoff hitter who started things off with a walk. So huge opportunity there for California to strike through, but they couldn't. Ohio, big for them to get themselves right out of that jam. So we move on now. Top of the second inning coming up. Back to batting will be Ohio. So I'm trying to see if there's any updates to the pitch counter. So I believe it's 95, which is the pitch count. Okay, so here for the Little League World Series, it says 66 pitches or more, and you have to have 4 calendar days of rest. And it's recommended that Little Leaguers throw, for 11 or 12-year-olds, throw 85 pitches per day, as that would be around the maximum would be 85. So that's what it is. I saw on another Little League website they had put 95 for their pitching count, but this is the pitching rules here. Little League Baseball, 1 to 20, 0 calendar days of rest. As that first pitch is a strike to Ohio. The batter, third baseman Maddox Jones, is up. 0-1 pitch, grounded. Ranging to his left, the second baseman throws the first, and that is out number 1. Nice dive at it for California. Isaac Moore, the infielder, records the first out. So 1 to 20 for pitches, 0 calendar days of rest. 21 to 35 pitches, that is 1 calendar day of rest. And then 36 to 50, that means 2 calendar days of rest. 51 to 65 means 3 days of rest. And then 66 pitches or greater, that means 4 calendar days of rest. First pitch grounded again to the second base side. Mora picks it up, throws the first, recorded out number 2. Isaac Moore making quick work so far for California with his defense at second base, 2 down. So let's see. Amani Bates committing yesterday to Memphis, spending 2 years minimum for college. That's right, because he's 17. Thanks so much for the update there. First pitch taken outside. The batter, Gage Maggard, number 5. Second baseman for Ohio. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Vincent with the 1-1. That skips past the catcher going off a bounce off home plate, 2-1. Vincent releases the 2-1. Taken, called strike 2 as he paints the outside top corner of the plate. Just surpassed the 20th pitch by Vincent for California. 2-2 delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Goes down swinging the batter, Maggard. Quick work again for California. As we will move on here to the bottom of the second inning coming up. Ohio will get their at-bats again. Hey, I'll see you back in a little bit there, Chris. So nobody on once again for Ohio. 2 innings thrown. And they've been an absolute gem by Skylar Vincent, the pitcher, for California so far. Ohio, when they were on the mound last time, with the pitcher Chase Rutherford, he walked 2 batters on the mound the last time. California had 2 runners in scoring position, but could not get a hold of any runs on the board. And California coming up with their at-bats. So some key factors in this game so far. California able to stretch the pitch count of Chance Rutherford so far in this game, while he has been on the mounds. Next batter up for California, this will be Dominic Golia. We're just waiting to get back to action. Glad to have everybody be a part here on the channel today. Massive game with a winner of this matchup will play in the U.S. semifinals. And that will take place in the Tom Seaver side of the bracket. The right side of the bracket. As the winner will face South Dakota. Hey, Jose, welcome back in. He is now home. Glad to have you back at the stream. Goalie of the batter, right-hander, digs in. Rutherford first pitch, misses, down low and outside, ball 1. Rutherford delivers the 1-0, swing and a miss, goes fishing. Down low with a fastball, makes the count 1-1. 1-1 pitch, taken outside, slider, 2-1. And that was pitch number 30 of the night by Rutherford through just 1 inning pitched. 2-1 by Rutherford, swing and a miss, swing for the fences there. Strike 2. Two-two pitch, taken up high. And now the count is full. This is where Navarro led things off with a walk at the bottom of the first inning. Golia now to lead things off in the bottom of 2. We'll see what he could do. 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Golia goes down on the 6th pitch delivered to him by Rutherford. 1 down for Ohio. What's good, Ward, on the stream? Glad to have you in the channel. That's awesome. Congrats at starting college there, man. Best of luck this semester. Cole on the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you in the channel, taking California. Pop fly as this drifts back, and that will go back behind foul. A 1 pitch to Vincent, the batter, taken outside, ball 1. One pitch to Vincent, and this is foul back on the line. 1-2. Rutherford on the 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, as the umpire punches out the batter, Vincent. 3rd strikeout tonight by Rutherford. 2 down for Ohio. And he goes across the zone. Was not able to pull the barrel of the bat back in time. And that was more through the zone than a check swing, and strike 3 call on Vincent. First pitch fouled off towards the right-hand side. A 1 taken inside and high over the head of Emerson, the batter. Elias Emerson, right-handed batter for California, outfielder for Torrance Little League. 1-1 pitch, taken down low, 2-1. And that was pitch number 40 tonight for Rutherford. Cole in the 8th grade. Best of luck in school this year. And Aaron rooting for Ohio to keep his dream alive. So this pitch gets fouled off towards the left side, 2-2. College football starts on Saturday. The actual season starts up. So not tomorrow, but the day after. It's crazy to think that college football is already starting up 2 days from now. 2-2 pitch, slider, outside, ball 3. Count is full. Rutherford delivers to Emerson, just missing outside in the fastball. And on 6 pitches, goes on the first now is Emerson with a walk. That was the Sacramento Kings won the Summer League championship. They crushed the Celtics. That final game wasn't even close. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and it's outside. Ball 1. Isaac Moore, second baseman, the batter, made a terrific dive to his left to field the ball. He made back-to-back putouts in the last inning. Takes ball number 2, down low and outside. Once again, squares the bunt and pulls it back. That is high and inside, 3-0. Yeah, he definitely appears to look tired right now on the mound for Rutherford. 3 straight balls, 2 outside, 1 high and inside, and he needs to find a zone for Ohio here. 3-0 pitch. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, strike 1. Couldn't have asked for a better pitch than that. Just taking a strike was more patient up there. And this nearing pitch number 50 coming up. Swing and a miss, strike through and 2 and falls out of the box. Runner goes to second up in time. is Emerson as he steals second base. The slip in the batter's box might have drew off the catcher with his timing to send that ball over to second. 3-2 pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did, as that was enough to touch the strike zone for strike number 3. A beauty of a pitch by Rutherford on pitch number 49 for him at the bottom of the second inning as he gets the batter Mora to check his swing, and it was in the strike zone in the outside edge corner of the plate at the knees, called for strike 3. Yeah, totally, man. Totally for sure, Vegas. Things are just totally different. When you go into college, you don't know anybody. It's a fresh start. Definitely a fresh start, but it's an opportunity to grow and learn more about different people. Make some new friends and explore some stuff, I'd have to say. What's good, Malika? Welcome back in. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. Oh, yeah. Those years of college go by so fast. Mine flew by fast, but I only went to college for 3 years. I actually found out at the end of my second year that I was way ahead of credits and that I could graduate within 3 years. So I actually graduated in 3 years instead of 4. So I saved a bunch of money by graduating a year of schedule. And I entered the workforce when everybody else that entered my class was graduating the year later in 2013. I started working in 2017. I started out full time. It was tough, though, getting through all those classes. So much work. Looks like Ohio will send another player here to access the bullpen. Number 15, Tyler Dones, looking like he's going to be warming up. He's just locked out of the bullpen gates and play has yet to start. And now he is able to open up the bullpen gates and go out there. Noah Davison, who pitched 3 innings, he split the pitching for Ohio. Him and Caleb Harden split the pitching in the victory over Louisiana. Davison, number 16, is warming up in the bullpen too. So the Williamsport event staff, they're just locking the bullpen gates, and then we should be ready to go back to action as Ohio up to bats. First pitch, taken down low below the knees. The batter is Cooper Clay for Ohio. Shortstop, number 6. 1-0 pitch, taken up high, delivered by Vincent. Vincent with a 2-0 to Clay. In there for a called strike 1. Paints the inside edge of the plate. Pitch number 25 just happened. 2-1 pitch. Delivers again with strike number 2. Goes back in the outside edge. This time for Vincent. Great way to battle back. Last 2 pitches inside, outside for Vincent, mixing it up. The 2-2 delivers. Fouled off the shoe. Staying alive is Clay. 2-2 by Vincent, delivers to Clay, grounded, skips past Vincent, fielded by the shortstop, throwing the first, recorded for out number 1. Turner records the putout for California, 1 down, as the perfect game is still alive tonight for Torrance Little League. Cole looking for Clemson here to win the championship. Also likes Furman too. First pitch, outside, breaking ball, ball 1. Center fielder Crew Brown, now the batter. His nickname is Crouton. 1-0 pitch by Vincent, outside in the fastball. "13-year-old in college for aerospace." That is crazy there. Started high school at 10 years old. Wow. Phenom right there. 2-0 pitch delivered in the zone. Strike 1. Yeah, Vegas is pumped up. Best of luck to you starting college. I know that Rick had to move their classes back. I don't think they start until like late in the second week or so. As that pitch gets ripped between the third baseman and the shortstop, it drops his way in there for a base hit. The perfect game has been spoiled. And on board, Crew Brown. First hit of the game for Hamilton, Ohio. Left-handed hitter coming up to the plate. Caleb Hart in number 10 as he takes ball 1 at the helmet level. Oh for 1 tonight, leadoff hitter in the lineup. Vincent with a 1-0 delivers. Taken inside edge of the plate, fastball, strike 1. One pitch, squares the bunt. Did he pull it back in time? Yes, he did, making the count 2-1. That was close. Very close to him chasing on the bunt, low and outside the zone. 35 pitches through for Vincent. Here's 36, 2-1. Perfect pitch right there. Delivers outside edge of the plate, making the count 2-2. Called strike. Paints the outside edge. Ohio calling time on the field as their bullpen pitchers out in the bullpen have jogged right back to their dugout. And now the umpire will resume play. Vincent on the 2-2 delivers. Grounded towards the left field side and picked up by the third base coach, foul. Two pitch delivers, swing, and foul towards the right side. Vincent with a 2-2 to Harden. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Misses on the fastball, outside part of the plate. And California now with 2 outs at the top of the third. Nice pitch to battle back by Vincent. He has used the outside portion of his plate to his advantage tonight. Pitch number 40 taken high for ball 1. Number 2 in the order now up. This is Levi Smith, the shortstop. What's good? Chris is back in. Welcome back in. 0 for 1 today by Smith. 1-0 pitch followed off. Right back behind the catcher, 1-1. The 1-1 by Vincent. Delivers, breaking ball, taking high, 2-1. 2-1 delivered. This is line on a rope, and it drops in for a base hit. 2-on off the second baseman's glove. Picked up, though, from a really nice backup behind by the first baseman to make sure it didn't go back anymore. And now on a rope, Ohio keeps things going. On board is Levi Smith, the second hit of the game for Ohio. Ohio starting to get into a rhythm. First pitch taken to a ball to J.J. Vogel. Third hitter in the lineup as he led things off with a walk. 1-0 to Vogel. That's in there. Outside edge of the plate. They are pitching away from Vogel because they know that he can do damage when up at the plate. He's got power behind his bat. 1-1 to Vogel, and that is taken in there. Called strike 2. Vincent delivers the 1-2 to Vogel. Breaking ball. Strike number 3 gets him on the backwards K. It entered the zone right at the letters down the heart of the plate and then slid to the outside edge of the plate where the catcher was setting up, pitching away from Vogel, and it works to California's advantage as Vincent records the strikeout. Once again, Ohio scoreless at the top of 3. California due up, bottom of 3rd coming up, and we'll see if anybody can break through in this game. Yeah, that's right there. Vegas's favorite player, Cassius Winston from Michigan State. That is a crazy tournament that was in 2019. They almost lost first round to Bradley. That was a crazy start to the tournament, that first game. They ended up going all the way to the Final Four. Yeah, a lot more players keep on going on the list recently. This is getting quite concerning, especially if you have them on your fantasy team as we get closer and closer to the official start of NFL season. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I usually cover basketball games, play-by-play of NBA and college basketball games. Majority of my content is, but from time to time I do cover other sports like baseball, football, NASCAR racing. I've covered lacrosse too, and glad to have you guys be a part here on the channel. Some Little League World Series special live stream for me covering tonight. The winner of this game will face South Dakota in the right side of the bracket for the U.S. semifinals. That's the Tom Seaver side of the bracket. The Hank Aaron side of the bracket has already been decided, as that will be Michigan, who will take on Hawaii. Hawaii winners yesterday, Michigan winners earlier today, 15-6 over Texas. They won in the first game. So Ohio got 2 hits that inning, both of them singles by Ohio to finally break through, as the no-hitter by California was spoiled. California is yet to get on board today. Everything by Ohio has been a walk as far as their pitcher on the mound with Rutherford. So Rutherford still on the mound. And Rutherford deals up a first pitch strike outside edge of the plate to Navarro as we are back to action. Pitch number 50 by Rutherford thrown out the game. The 0-1 to Navarro on a rope. He lines this one in there and it drops in for a base hit between the first and second baseman. So now Ohio's no-hitter has been spoiled. Navarro gets on board to lead things off at the bottom of 3. Possibly. I'd have to learn a lot about that. I'm thinking about maybe covering tennis sometime, too. I was trying to, see if I could get volleyball. Volleyball is really tough. I've been trying to see if I can get, volleyball or water polo. Those are extremely tough to cover. especially volleyball, because the ball is bouncing around constantly. It's going up and down, and you have to know players' names like lightning fast, or so. And it's tough from the side, like seeing like the players or so with their numbers. Yeah, I'd be interested in trying to pick those up. Though I think those are going to be more tougher for me, but over time, if I'm able to get it down or so, I love to pick those up. "51 pitches thrown by Rutherford, and Ohio will now have a substitution. Rutherford has been substituted out of this game, and there will be a new pitcher on the mound now for Ohio. So when we get back to action, Grant Hayes to the plate, who did absolute damage the first time against Ohio, bringing in 5 runs and 2 home runs in the first matchup with a 9-0 victory by California last week. And now a pitching substitution as Rutherford no longer on the mound. So we'll get back to action in just a moment. I believe it will be Noah Davison, the new pitcher, number 16. And we'll confirm when we do go back to action here. Navarro, the runner on first. Hayes now the batter for California. And there is a new pitcher on the mound now for Ohio. It indeed is number 16, Chase Noah Davison, in place of Chance Rutherford, now on the mound. Davison split the pitching duties in the victory over Louisiana. 3 innings pitched, striking out 6, as he split the pitching duties with Caleb Harden, also pitched 3 innings and struck out 3. Ohio won that matchup over Louisiana 8-2. California got their first hit of the game. Xavier Navarro was able to slice it in between the first baseman and the second baseman of Ohio to get on board. Davison now the new pitcher for Ohio as we're going to get back to action. Right-handed batter Grant Hayes, 5 RBIs, 2 homers in the last game, and a 9-0 victory for California over Ohio. This is the second time these teams have met up in Williamsport. Pinch hitting now for Hayes. 5'8", 175 pounds for a 12-year-old. Favorite baseball player Javier Baez digs up now to the plate. Davison with his first pitch. Delivers. Breaking ball inside, ball 1. Davison, the 0-1 delivers. Hayes, swing and a miss ahead of it on the breaking ball, strike 1. Terrific spot to put that breaking ball outside edge of the plate by Davison. And well ahead of that one, looking like a home run swing for Hayes. Behind the batter cam now in place. 1-1 pitch. Take it inside. 2-1. Davison launches the 2-1. Hayes again, swing and misses ahead of the curveball. It's 2-2. Those are swinging or swings for the fences there by Hayes. Just can't keep his head in, and he is way too early getting fooled in the breaking ball. Catcher sets up outside. Davison on a 2-2 delivers. And strike three. Gets him at the letters. Backwards K as Davison rings up the first batter he faces. Down goes Hayes on a 2-2 count. Outside top corner of the plate on the fastball for strike number 3. Now faces Levi Cornett. Number 19, Gibson Turner to batter. First pitch to Turner as that is in there for strike 1. Turner walked in this game, his first time up. The 0-1 by Davison delivers. Turner on a rope past the third baseman's glove and lines it into left field. Turns the corner from second to third, slides in safely as Navarro, and runners at the corners now for California. Or runners on second and third, taking second safely to make it into a double. On a rope was Turner, so runners in scoring position for California now. Heads up base running by Turner to stretch that into second, and for Navarro to round second into third, sliding safely. Textbook piece of hitting on a rope down about 10 feet to the right of the left field line. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome back in. First pitch called a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss ahead. Strike 2. Naruki the batter for California down in the count 0-2. Davison started out with a strikeout, ringing up Hayes. Now looking to get down the rookie. 0-2 pitch to the rookie, taken down low below the knees in the fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the rookie ahead of it, swing and a miss, strike 3 in a breaking ball. 2 down now for Davison, as we are still scoreless at the bottom of 3. And Ohio looking to do what they did at the bottom of 1, deja vu with their pitching, as they left 2 California runners stranded on second and third. And here they are again, Davison with 2 down, facing left-handed batter. First pitch, slapped to the shortstop, ranging to his right, throws down on his knees, not in time. RBI on the board for California. They strike first. Coming home's Navarro from third to home. And it's the left-handed hitter who sends him home. Number 9, Levi Cornett with the RBI. Great piece of hitting going opposite field by Cornett. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, strike 1. Kaishu Harrison, number 12, now the batter. Back-to-back left-handed batters in the lineup for California. Davison on the 0-1, taken outside. It is Turner on third. And stealing a base non-contested Cornett as he is now on second. 1-1 pitch again, missing outside. Davison with a 2-1 to Harrison. Puts that right at the knees for a called strike 2. Davison's best pitch needs to be here if he wants to retire his third out of the inning. The 2-2 pitch by Davison delivers, and this is lined. Finds Green to center field, brings in one. As the runners will be now at the corners. RBI bringing in one by Kaishu Harrison, the pinch hitter for California, as Torrance Little League leads it now 2-0. Great piece of hitting straight up the middle by Harrison. Called strike one. Harrison will take second. Non-contested throw. Kristen Chavez, right-handed batter, now in. The count 0-1 to him. Davison releases to Chavez inside, close to grazing him, but takes it for ball one. Davison with a 1-1. He delivers. Taken outside in the slider, makes the count 2-1. "20 pitches through the inning, recording 2 outs for Davison. 2-1 pitch by Davison, he delivers. Down low to Chavez, and now the count 3-1. This is a big pitch coming up to battle back. We'll see what Davison has in store. Catcher sets outside in the 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike number 2. Right at the knees, keeping it low on the fastball to Chavez. The biggest pitch by Davison. So far tonight, he will look to do that here for Ohio. Davison with a 3-2. He delivers. Breaking ball. Chavez pop flies and then foul territory. Chasing it. The catcher, Jones, off of his glove, and it goes foul. Not able to get it into his glove. Off of his glove in foul territory. Moving towards his left. Him and Brady Bauman, the third baseman, very close to colliding into each other. They did not, though, and the count still stays at 3-2. 3-2 pitch by Davison. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fastball rings him up at the heart of the plate. Down goes Chavez, as that is a third out to retire the inning. The damage has been done, though, by California. They break through 4 hits in the inning, leading things off with Xavier Navarro, the first one to score the run. And California striking first as they are up now 2-0. So top of the 4th we go. And California's pitcher today making terrific work on the mound, as they had Skylar Vincent go 3 innings on the mound. Looks like California will have a pitching substitution, though. They will go now with a new pitcher. This will be Kristen Chavez, the new pitcher. So he was the last batter that was retired off of a strikeout, and now he moves on to throwing on the mound. Or no, it will be Vincent. Okay, so they have updated. It will stay Vincent. The box score had put Chavez there, but it will be Vincent. So it will still stay Vincent as the pitcher. So non-new pitcher for California. It will stay Vincent, it looks like. The hitter for Ohio will be the starting pitcher, now substituted out of the game. This is Chase Rutherford. The winner of this game will face South Dakota on Saturday. And that is at the right side of the bracket, the Tom Seaver final, which will take place at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And Gavin Ware striking out 14 and pitching a complete game no-hitter in the last matchup yesterday in the 1-0 victory over California. Ware was one walk away from recording a perfect game. Back in the mound, Vincent, as he fires in a strike one. Called on the outside of the edge of the plate to the batter, Rutherford. A 1 pitch to Rutherford. Breaking ball just misses. The 1-1 by Vincent. Outside and away, ball 2. That is pitch number 50 tonight by Vincent. Two 2-1 by Vincent. Rutherford offers, swings and misses. Gets him on a high fastball. 2-2 to count. The 2-2 by Vincent. Rutherford spoils it off. Puts it foul. Two again, missing high. As the count is now full. Vincent here with a 3-2 pitch he delivers. Bouncing off home plate, taken down low for ball 4. So leading things off with a walk now, Rutherford on first base for Ohio. Second walked batter of the game by Vincent tonight on the mound for California. This will bring up number 5 in the lineup, left-handed hitter for Ohio. Takes a called strike 1 outside edge of the plate at the letters, as this is Chase Moak. Pinch hitting outfielder for Ohio. A 1 pitch to Moak. Check swing. Did he go? No go. Fires the second on the throw. Sliding in safely, though, is Rutherford with a stolen base. The tag applied late by Turner. Just a tad late on the swipe tag, as Rutherford takes out the base first. One squares the bunt, drops down the bunt down the third base line. Turns, fires the first, safely in there. Runners at the corners. Small ball played to perfection by Ohio. Moak on first. Rutherford moving over on third. With runner in scoring possession now, and Ohio has a chance to break through and put a run on the board. Catches the defense off guard, dropping down a beauty of a bunt down the third base line. Nothing you can do for Vincent the pitcher with that speed by Moak. Beating out the throw, and Vincent turning and firing all the way from the mid-third base line to first base. Now a mound visit for California as time is called on the field. 57 pitches through for Skylar Vincent for California. Chase Moak drops down a beauty of a bunt, now on board on first base. With his teammate on third, Trace Rutherford led things off with a full count walk. California winners over Ohio in their first meeting in the Little League World Series earlier this week, 9-0 the final. Both of these teams, believe it or not, lost their first game in regionals. California lost against Arizona 1-0, and Ohio lost to Kentucky 2-1. First pitch taken outside by Gavin Saylor, left-handed batter for Hamilton Little League. Vincent on the 1-0 delivers a Saylor, taken outside again. Fastball 2-0. Vincent with a 2-0 delivers the Saylor, taken down low below the knees. It's 3-0. And that is pitch number 60 tonight by Vincent. .30 pitch, outside, ball 4. Pitching around Saylor, walks him on 4 straight pitches. And now California looking for a force out here at the plate with no down. In a tricky position as the bases are juiced for Ohio. Big opportunity for Hamilton, Ohio coming up to bat. But before California, they'll call time with their manager, and they will have a pitching change. As Vincent is done tonight, 61 pitches he threw for Vincent, allowing 3 hits and walking 2 through 3 innings. And it will be a new pitcher on the mound coming up for California as we will take a break. Ohio, chance to break through in this game. 0 outs recorded by California. Top of the 4th inning as the new pitcher coming up will be number 18, Dominic Golia for Southern California, as he is the pitcher on the mound, and we'll be back after the break. What a game right now. Opportunity for Ohio to break through. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Usually, most of my content that I do cover is basketball play-by-play of NBA and college basketball, but from time to time, I do cover other sports like baseball, NFL games, NASCAR races. I've covered before, too. I think I'm going to be covering a college football game potentially next week, so if you like college football, feel free to be a part of that stream. I've never covered a college football game before. Always good to get some versatility and cover some new sports from time to time. Broaden my range of what I watch and open up the range to potential of all the potential different things that I could cover. Winner of this matchup will play in the Tom Seaver Final. That will be the first game at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. And after tonight, 5 teams of the Little League World Series will now be dwindled down to 4. Golia appearing in 2 2/3 innings, 3rd appearance in the Little League World Series, allowing 1 hit, striking out 4, walking 1. As he is the new relief pitcher on the mound, number 18 for Southern California Torrance Little League. Up to bat, number 15, Tyler Dones for Ohio, and he takes strike 1 called on a breaking ball. A 1 pitch, breaking ball again, over the plate but low. It's 1-1. What's good, Kane in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, maybe sometime. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. At the knees on the fastball to count 1-2. 1-2 pitch taken outside, and that will be a runner advancing home as it bounces off the ESPN camera into the boxes. All runners advance in a 2-2 wild pitch. Ohio breaking through, first run of the game on the board off of a wild pitch. Two-two pitch called strike 3. And 1 down now for California. First pitch away and a slider outside. Taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Second baseman Gage Maggard, the batter, with 2 in scoring position. He has got Moak on third, Sailor on second. Pitch misses outside in the fastball. 2-1. Ohio with a chance to tie it up. 2-1 pitch, pop fly towards the right side, foul. Two-two pitch, and takes it for strike number 3. That is 2 down. Backwards K recorded for California by Golia. So he rings up Cooper Clay, outside edge of the plate in the fastball. California trying to get out of this jam here with 2 on at the top of the 4th. First pitch fastball right down the middle, called strike 1. Facing Crew Brown, the center fielder, now the batter for Ohio. A 1 pitch to Brown, taken at the corner of the plate, outside corner, called strike 2. Golia releases 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Leaves 2 on. Ohio brings in 1 on a wild pitch, and now they've breaking through the game. This score 2-1. California leads it as we move on to the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up, California with their at-bats. If you're new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here of the channel. Majority of my content that I do cover usually is basketball games, play-by-play of NBA and college basketball games. I cover other sports as well for special live streams from time to time, like baseball, NFL. I've covered a couple NASCAR races in there too. Lacrosse I've covered once. And we welcome you all on the stream tonight. Feel free to let us know in the chat who you're rooting for in this game. If you haven't done so already, type in the chat Ohio or California, and welcome into the stream. If you're just joining us, we'll backtrack in this game so far. What has happened? Skylar Vincent threw 3 pitches on the mound for California as he struck out 4 batters. The pitcher for Ohio to start things off was Chance Rutherford. He lasted 2 innings, striking out 4. It's been a couple runners advancing to home off of wild pitches or walks in this matchup. RBI for California, though, went to Kaishu Harrison in a beautiful line drive up to center field. And then California got another RBI in this game by Levi Cornett. And Ohio struck on the board with a run scored. And that was through a wild pitch. Gabriel, welcome to the stream here. Going California. California now up to bat on the mound. Noah Davison. Starting off the bottom of 4 on the mound for Ohio. First pitch, well ahead of it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. California up to bat, Gavin Crew. He is the pinch hitter. A 1 pitch, Crew squares the bunt, drops it down right in front of the catcher. Bobbles it and couldn't field it cleanly. It was Bauman, the third baseman, and that will be recorded as a hit for California to lead things off now at the bottom of 4. On board at base is Crew as he drops down a bunt right in front of the catcher, pitcher, and third baseman between home plate and the third base line. First pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The home plate umpire says as the batter is Dyson Miyake, outfielder for California. The 0-1 by Davison delivers outside of the fastball. One by Davison delivers. Taken down low below the knees. Fastball and a ball that will be called by the umpire. 2-1. Next pitch will be pitch number 30 by Noah Davison, who has thrown 1 inning so far. And yet to record an out at the bottom of 4. The 2-1 by Davison delivers. Taken down low again below the knees in the fastball. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, delivered to Miyake, down low, missing the zone, and that is ball number 4. Miyake now on board to first with a walk. Last 3 pitches in a row, Davison missing the zone on all fastballs, and now runners on first and second for California. Yeah, that was a huge strikeout getting out Vogel in the last inning to close things out. Mound visit currently for Ohio. Davison is still the pitcher in the mound, but Xavier Navarro, who has scored a run today, or it's going to be a pinch hitter, actually. This will be a new hitter coming in. This will be Navarro. Navarro drops down a bunt right to the pitcher, looks to third, fires, and records for out number 1. Put out recorded by Davison. Glove by Bauman over at third, 1 down. As the runners stay at first and second. So they go after the force, trying to move the runner. Good idea. But just couldn't drop it down properly as the bunt went straight to the pitcher by Navarro. Terrific defensive play by Davison. Stares at second, fires a third. Ground ball ranging to his left. The second baseman bobbles it, and that will be an error by Magard, putting the runners all on board now for California. So first pitch he gets a hold of, grounder to first base is Hayes. He's able to put it down there as now the bases are loaded. Just those opportunities there that he was playing the ball before it came to him for Maggard. The big key for him needed to be to field that cleanly, and he didn't. He was thinking more about the runners, trying to get a force out at one of the bases, ranging to his left. When you range to your left as a second baseman, the only place you can go to, you're set up to throw to first. So that's the only place that you can go to, especially in the small diamonds. Be difficult to turn and throw to second for a force out in that situation, especially in a ground ball that's ranging towards the shallow outfield at the end back of the infield. First pitch, breaking ball, taken, strike one. The batter, number 19, shortstop Gibson Turner tonight, 1-for-1 in this game. Davison delivers the 0-1. Taken outside edge of the plate at the knees, called strike two. Terrific spot by Davison, pitching down and away to get that call by the umpire. Oh, 2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike three as he gets down. Turner swinging, and that is 2 down. Davison's 4th recorded K tonight. I remember that. I remember there was a 6-foot player. I think his name was Kike on the Chula Vista team. They were smashing out home runs left and right. That was crazy. First pitch down low below the knees. Andrew Naruki now the batter for California, as he is 0-for-2 tonight, 4-for-9 at the Little League World Series with 2 RBIs. Number 4 hitter in the lineup. 1-0 pitch, Davison delivers. Naruki up the middle, diving to his right though. Fields flips to second, and that is out number 3. Gage McGard, what a play made at second base, robbing California of what would have been an additional run on the board, and the base hit by Naruki. And Maggard ranges to his right, lays out, dives, flips to second for the force out, and records it. What a play. Credit to these little leaguers here, 11 or 12-year-olds, giving it all their heart right now on the field. We saw right there, unbelievable defense by Ohio, by Maggard, the second baseman, to record that out. So now on to the top of the 5th inning. Here we go. Ohio with their bats due up at the top of 5. That is a massive defensive play by Gage there. Ranging to his right and recording the out, because at least one run would have scored. There would have been a second one coming home potentially too, which California would have been up 4-1 if that ball had gone through up the middle. Yep, that's who I was referring to. So Kiko Garcia, I wasn't sure if it was Ramirez or Garcia. Wow. So 5'8", and then Luke Ramirez was the one. Wow. 6 feet tall. I remember that team. I remember there was a game they played against Georgia, and I think it went into like extra innings, and they were just crushing home runs, like trading runs back and forth in that game. And that Georgia team had won it all for the Little League World Series, I think a few years before. I think they won in 2006. It was Warner Robins, Georgia. Ohio comes up to the plate. Brady Bauman will lead things off now for Ohio at the top of 5. Staying on the mound for his second inning will be Dominic Golia. As his first pitch. Check swing. Did he go? The first base umpire says no. Golia, the 1-0. Taken high. At the chin level by Bowman. That is now 2-0. Bauman squares the bunt. 2-0 pitch. Brings it back. Takes it for strike 1. Two 2-1. Golia misses away from the plate, making the count 3-1. Three 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Battling back, Dominic Golia, the pitcher for California. Three-two pitch by Golia. Just misses below the knees, outside edge of the plate, just down below the knees for ball number 4. Leadoff walk to start off the top of the 5th inning by Brady Bauman for Ohio. Number 2 hitter in the inning, this will be Levi Smith, the shortstop. As he digs in, a right-handed hitter to the plate, takes it on a called strike 1 breaking ball down the middle. 1 for 2 tonight for a single, got his first hit in the Little League World Series. Smith, ahead of the breaking ball, swings over it, strike 2. Ahead of the count, Golia releases the 0-2, down in the dirt. Ball 1. Terrific snag behind the plate by Naruki, the catcher. Looking high this time. Down low, takes it though for ball 2. Two-two pitch. Down and away, ball 3. Bauman on first with a leadoff walk at the top of the 5th. And now this count is full to the hitter Levi Smith. 3-2 pitch delivers. And that is called strike 3, outside edge of the plate. And that paints the black on the fastball. Right on the outside edge, and the umpire gives Golia, the pitcher, the benefit of the call, as that is 1 down for California. What a pitch there. Now up to bat, number 23, J.J. Vogel. 0 for 1 today with a walk. Walked at the top of 1. 1-0. Golia delivers. Down low below the knees, 2-0. Golia on the 2-0 delivers. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Yeah, I remember that game. So, Chinese Taipei, they were in the final that year. I remember watching that. 2-1 pitch. That is outside, taken on a slider, makes the count 3-1. Next pitch will be pitch number 30 coming up. for Dominic Golia of Torrance, California. Pitching around Vogel to 3-1. Breaking ball, ball 4. As that misses below the knees. So now runners on first and second. Bauman on second. Vogel moves on to first. "30 pitches in by Golia, lasting 1 1/3 innings. He's got the next in the lineup up, as this is Chance Rutherford, the starting pitcher. As he has an opportunity. First pitch to Rutherford, cracked down the right field line. That is a fair ball, bringing in at least 1 run coming home to the plate. Bauman, the throw to the plate, sliding in time. That is 2 runs. That is a stand-up triple. Coming in is Vogel as well. Stand-up triple by Chance Rutherford, and Ohio has broken through and taken the lead in the first pitch he sees. Fastball takes it opposite field, down the right field line and fair. What a piece of hitting, slicing over the first baseman's glove. Bouncing into the corner. Oh, what a beauty of a shot. "3-2 Ohio. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Chase Moak, pinch hitter, now up. Golia to 0-1. Moak takes it, breaking ball, outside edge of the plate, strike 2. "0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball gets him, as that's the 5th recorded strikeout tonight by Golia for California. This will bring up Ohio's current pitcher, Noah Davison, right-handed batter, up to the plate. First pitch to Davison, as there's a runner on third at the time, and he lines this one into left center field, finds the gap, and that drops in for a base hit. Davison on board on first now, and it brings home a run. And Ohio breaks through as they are up now 4-2. Mound visit for California, as they will have a pitching substitution coming up. Golia was getting pinged pretty hard out there. Dominic Golia has lasted tonight 1 2/3 innings, as there will be a new pitcher warming up now for California. Number 7 on the mound is Xavier Navarro for Torrance Little League, as we will take a break coming up. And this game is broken up wide open, where Ohio has taken the lead courtesy of a 3-run top of the 5th inning for Hamilton to go on top now 4-2. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here in the stream tonight. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified future live streams that I do cover. Majority of my content that I do cover is basketball games, NBA games, college basketball games, but from time to time I cover other sports too, like baseball, football, NASCAR racing I've covered before, and also I've covered lacrosse games as well. So welcome to the stream for being a part here of this incredible sports community. Let me know out in the chat who you got in this game. Ohio, what a comeback, as they were scoreless the first 3 innings tonight and now have broken through for 4 straight runs. First pitch, shot down the right side, but fouled to the first base dugout. This is Gage Maggard, now the hitter for Ohio. He also made a great diving stop at second base. Check swing. This pitch is wild, drifting to the left, and a base has been stolen. Now from first to second goes the runner, Caleb Harden, for Ohio, and he stands up at second. Called strike 2 in there in the breaking ball. The count now is 1-2. Maggard through the Little League World Series, just 1 for 6, no RBIs, number 7 hitter in the lineup. His defense has been key, especially his diving attempt in the last inning at the bottom of 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the breaking ball to close out the top of 5. California in danger, though, as Ohio does some damage. Stand-up triple by Ohio, brought in 2 RBIs by Chance Rutherford, the starting pitcher from earlier in this game. And that's how they have broken loose right in this matchup, as it is Hamilton, Ohio on top. As we move on, bottom of 5 coming up with California with their at-bats. Yeah, that is true. Dogs eat peanut butter in the stream. Welcome in. Ohio has never won the Little League World Series. California has 7 Little League World Series titles, the most ever of any U.S. state. And the last title was back in 2011. They have won Little League World Series titles back in 1961, 1962, 1963, 1964, 1992, 1993, and then 2009, 2011. That is 49 Little League World Series appearances, also the most by any state. For Ohio, 11 Little League World Series appearances. And still in the search for their first ever championship. The winner of this game will take on, awaiting them, will be South Dakota in the Tom Seaver final, right side of the bracket. As that game will take place at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. The Hank Aaron final, left side of the bracket, will be Michigan versus Hawaii. Hawaii throwing a one-hitter yesterday with Ryan Keanu. And a no-hitter by Gavin Ware, striking out 14, allowing 1 walk. In the 1-0 victory yesterday over California. And what a tremendous comeback here for Ohio. Ohio has taken the lead. Chance Rutherford stand-up triple, bringing in 2 runs. And they were scoreless the first 3 innings up to bat. So now we are on to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ohio leads it by 2. And California has only scored in the 3rd inning so far today. Bottom of 3, they scored 2 runs. Still on the mound for Ohio, getting out of pitching jams. In the bottom of the inning for bottom of 3 and bottom of 4. He got out of a pitching jam, and that was Noah Davison. He is back on the mound now for the bottom of 5. First pitch this is flared to left field, but foul to the left of that foul line. On the first pitch he sees, takes it opposite field, but could not stay fair. It's Levi Cornett. Cornett, left-handed batter in the lineup, 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. Davison in the 0-1 delivers, taken high by Cornett, ball 1. 40 pitches thrown tonight for Ohio by Noah Davison on the mound. 1-1 pitch by Davison delivers. Oh, this is clubbed, drifting towards the right field foul pole, but it goes foul. It goes off the netting to the right side of the fair foul pole, and now the count 1-2. The 1-2 by Davison to Cornett. Cornett again falls this one as that goes off the left field screen. Staying alive, spoiling off pitches to keep it going for California. Davison steps off the mound, gets time. Cornett out of the box, and now he'll get back into the box. The 1-2 by Davison releases. And again, this goes foul towards the left field side. Looking to go opposite field for Cornett for California. Davison on the 1-2 delivers. Cornett puts this one down the left field line. Raging to his right and recording out number 1 is Rutherford. Solid defense all the way out in left field to record that for out number 1. That ball was slicing down the left field fair foul line. Chance Rutherford, the player of the game so far. Stand-up triple. Brought home 2 RBIs. And put Ohio on top with a lead as they were trailing 2-1. Put them on top 3-2. And it records a big out in left field. First pitch taken for a strike to Golia, the batter now for California. One Golia gets jammed right to the shortstop, gloved to first and thrown for out number 2. Clay records the out for Ohio, and that is 2 down for Hamilton. The defense for Ohio has really stepped up here in the late portion of this game. Davison will face Skylar Vincent, the starting pitcher today. Breaking ball down the heart of the plate, called strike 1. Davison in the 0-1 to Vincent. He delivers. That is down low and away for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch by Davison delivers. Vincent falls this one back, makes the count 1-2. The 1-2 by Davison, he delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As the outs go down, and Ohio is just 3 outs away from moving on to the U.S. semifinals to face South Dakota on Saturday. Fastball right down the heart of the plate, and Davison able to get his hitter Vincent to swing and miss at it for strike number 3. What a comeback by Ohio, and it has been fueled by Chance Rutherford with a 2-out stand-up triple to take the lead. If you're new in the stream here, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. The majority of my content usually I cover is basketball games for NBA and college basketball games, but from time to time I cover all different other types of sports for special live streams. I've covered baseball before, NFL games I've covered. I also have covered NASCAR races a couple of times, same as lacrosse, and glad to have you guys be a part here in the stream. Aaron's stream here is still staying alive. Michigan taking on Hawaii on Saturday in Ohio. Runner-up in the Great Lakes. It's going to be one of these runner-up teams. It's either going to be two Great Lakes teams in the Little League semis, or it will be two teams from the West region in the Little League semis. Hawaii to face Michigan. Left side of the bracket in the Hank Aaron final. Right side of the bracket, the winner of this game will take on South Dakota on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time as part of the Tom Seaver final. Winner of that game will play in the Little League Championship game on Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. As we are back into action, first pitch followed right back by Clay for Ohio. On the mound once again, Xavier Navarro, number 7 for California. Navarro launches the 0-1, and that's in there for a breaking ball. Makes the count 0-2. Clay is yet to get on base via a hit so far in the Little League World Series. 0-2 pitch, taken high, breaking ball, 1-2. The 1-2 by Navarro jams Clay as he slips out of the box. This should be an easy out. Throws, fires the first, and that will be out number 1. Recorded at third. Unfortunate for Clay as he slipped in the batter's box and never could really regain his running momentum. Right out of the box, he slipped. That is 1 down for California. First pitch, breaking ball in the zone, strike 1. This is number 8, the center fielder, Crew Brown, 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Just below the knees, takes ball 1. And pitch number 10, thrown by Navarro for California. Yep, I could definitely tell right there. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It goes off the catcher. Strike 2. Navarro with a 1-2 to Brown. Down low in the dirt, ball 2. Navarro the 2-2 again. Down in the dirt, bouncing off the catcher's glove back to the umpire, and this count is full. Navarro 3-2 delivers. Jammed, foul to the third base dugout. Staying alive, the batter for Ohio is Crew Brown. Full count, and Ohio 2 outs away from playing in the U.S. semifinals. 3-2 pitch, pop fly towards the right side, foul. Brown hanging in there. At this at-bat, keeping alive. Back-to-back foul balls he has hit. Navarro the 3-2 delivers. Brown will put this one right in the gap to the right side of the first baseman. But he gets punched out at first. What a throw. He thought he was safe, so he didn't have his afterburners on with his speed. What a throw from right field to make it out on first base, robbing Crew Brown of a hit. He also slipped out of the batter's box. That is back-to-back Ohio hitters who have slipped out of the batter's box and getting thrown out from right field by Brandon Perez. You don't see that too often. Getting thrown out from right field in Little League, and now the umpires will have to check on the batter's box and home plate to see how slippery it is right now, as Ohio's head coach goes right over to the right-hander's batter box to check this out. Got a little bit of slippage out here as these batters are having a hard time. After they make contact on the pitch, going to first base, they just keep on slipping right out of the batter's box again. It's the left foot that stumbled with Crew Brown right out of the batter's box. That is back-to-back batters for Ohio that's taken a stumble and a tumble right out. First pitch, swing and a miss to the hitter, Cooper Oden now for Ohio. 5'7", 140 pounds. Oden grounds it on one hop to the second baseman. Mora throws the first, and that is out number 3 for California. Southern California down to their last 3 outs coming up if they can't put this to a tie game. Bottom of 6. Coming up with Ohio leading 4-2. The winner of this matchup will face undefeated South Dakota in the U.S. semifinals. Tom Seaver, part of the bracket at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. It has been a terrific game and a terrific bounce back for Westside Little League from Hamilton, Ohio. Player who deserves the game ball so far, Chance Rutherford, getting himself out of an early pitching jam with 2 on, leaving 2 runners on board for California. Rutherford today lasted 2 innings. He struck out 4. And then it is what he's done at bat, though. The last time he was up hitting, stand-up triple by Rutherford and brought in 2 runs, which allowed Ohio to take the lead as they were trailing 2-1, and they took the lead and made the score 3-2. Davison, who has thrown 2 innings so far, will be the pitcher on the mound. Davison has thrown 3 innings. Rutherford has thrown 2. And Davison looking to go 4 to finish it up. Ohio looking to close it out here. California already won over Ohio in their second game, 9-0 in a shutout. We get the Ohio fans getting into it as well behind the stands. 3 outs away. First pitch by Davison, as that is taken, and a called strike 1 to the hitter, Elias Emerson. Davison on the 0-1 delivers to Emerson. Down low in the dirt, and outside, ball 1. Davison on the 1-1. Emerson takes it for strike 2 at the knees and the fastball. Davison, the pitcher, now ahead of the count. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch by Davison delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Emerson gets rung up. 6 strikeouts tonight by Noah Davison, the pitcher for Hamilton, Ohio. just swings underneath it on the whiff by Emerson. 1 down. Isaac Mora 0 for 1 tonight. The second baseman, now the batter. Davison releases to Mora. Curveball taken on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. "55 pitches through for Davison. 0-1 pitch, and he goes after it. Squares the bunt and chases it out of the zone and away. It's strike 2. Moore was trying to drop that one down the first base line. Just missing below the knees in the fastball. A tough spot. The count 1-2. Davison wanted that one. That looked like it could go either way. Borderline of the strike zone. You don't want that pitch to determine the game. 1-2 pitch. Down low in the dirt. 2-2. Those are the toughest pitches as an umpire to call. Right at the knees. Tie game. Count 3-2. Bases loaded. What do you do if you're blue? Davison now with a count 2-2. He delivers. Mora cranks it as he finds daylight in there between the first and second baseman to lead things off with a 1-out single. 1 on board with Isaac Mora for California. Terrific piece of hitting as he goes opposite fields on a fastball that was on the outside edge of the zone and now is on first. And now up to bat, Xavier Navarro, relief pitcher. First pitch to Navarro, in there, inside edge of the plate, strike 1. 1 for 2 today with a single, a walk, and a run by Navarro. That was pitch number 60 by Davison. Here's 61 to 0-1. Breaking ball just outside 1-1. It started out over the plate and then slid just to the outside of the plate for the first ball. 1-1 pitch to Navarro. Swings it on a bloop to the second baseman. Gloved and thrown to first, and that is out number 2. Navarro diving into first. Sliding, but couldn't beat it out as that is a putout by Gage Magard, who has been solid all game long at second. Magard had a incredible rob at one point in this game, ranging to his right, laying out and diving, and flipping the ball over to second where it was a bases-loaded situation. If that ball skipped past Magard through the middle infield, California would have scored 2 more runs, which would have put 4 on the board. First pitch cranked on a rope to center fields. And now the runners are at the corners. First pitch he sees on a rope line for California. Runners on first and second. What's good? Vaughn in the stream. Welcome in. That is Grant Hayes, who hit 5. He had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs against Ohio in their first game against each other earlier this week. 9-0 California won that game. Hayes now will be substituted out. Pinch runner coming in for California. It is Brandon Perez on first. Now hitting number 19, Gibson Turner. Runners on the corners. Stepping off the mound is Davison. Davison delivers. First pitch to Turner. Pop fly. Drifting back. Just shy of the warning track, and that is gloved by the center fielder, Crew Brown, and that is the ball game. Ohio wins it with an incredible comeback, as they are the winners tonight. 4-2 the final, and Hamilton, Ohio will face South Dakota in the semifinals of the U.S. semifinals to be played at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. What a game. scoreless through the first 3 innings, and then breaking loose for 1 run on a wild pitch in the 4th, and then a 2-run RBI triple that was hit by Chance Rutherford that took the lead for good for Hamilton, Ohio, and they win it with a score being 4-2. Ohio does it despite 2 less hits than California. California left multiple base runners stranded in this game. 7 hits by California. Ohio had 5 hits, including an error early in this game, but their defense tightened up during the second portion of this matchup and beyond. And Hamilton, Ohio, congrats to them as they will take on Sioux Falls, South Dakota in the Tom Seaver final, right side of the bracket, on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The winner of that game will play the winner of Michigan versus Hawaii in the U.S. Championship on Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Wow, what a game here by Ohio. The Great Lakes A team of Michigan in the semifinals, and the Great Lakes B team of Ohio in the semifinals, as the Great Lakes represented by both of their teams moving into the U.S. semis. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part on the stream tonight. Before I do sign off, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified future live streams that I do cover. I'm going to be on vacation up in New Hampshire, going up there tomorrow. I'm going to be off on Saturday throughout the day or so. We'll be out on Saturday, so I won't be able to cover those 2 games on Saturday. I might have a special live stream on Sunday for the NASCAR race at Daytona. If I do cover that Daytona race, I will join in the second stage. I won't be covering the first stage because I'll be streaming off of my phone, off of a hotspot, which I have to make sure I don't use up the amount of gigabytes per month or so. So I would join in on the second stage most likely if I'm able to get the race up there. It starts off later in the night on Saturday. That's even if the race goes on, because I heard that there could be showers at Daytona on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, if I'm back in time, I'm not sure if I'll be back in time. If I am back in time, I plan on covering the Little League World Series final with the top 2 teams meeting up on Sunday afternoon. If I'm not back in time, I definitely plan on covering Patriots against Giants preseason game on Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday. So that will definitely be my next live stream. There might be a couple others in there if I am live. So make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, notification bell, definitely to keep up when I do go live for the next stream, so you can become notified when I do go live for the next one that I plan out. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me on the stream tonight. We're going to close out to the channel members. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. What the membership gets you is shout-outs at the end of every single one of my live streams for all my members, as low as $1.99 per month to be a part of the membership. As we have 40-plus channel members, and here are the members. We have Jack Jason Bourne, Raven, the sports expert. Ahino Josa Christian, a member from Taiwan. We have Dave Aaron Superman. Man and Hayes, Russell, Stephanie, Rand, Mark, John, Oda, Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Paul, Woody, Rajib, Oscar, Isaiah, RJR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, Kit Lorenz, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Melvin Lee, Jay, Caden, TGU, Keith, Steven, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Mr. Mundre, Barco, Jacob, Abdurrahman, I am Ghost, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, Alden, Jessica, Don, Maurice, and Pamela. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part on the stream. Enjoy the rest of your night. Ohio with a victory, 4-2, the final over California. Second-time redemption for Ohio as the Great Lakes represents both teams in the semifinals with Michigan and Ohio. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night.